finish off this shop, and then I'm going to do a little bit of other things, and we just get to chat and hang around. So much, you can probably not see it, but love all your videos, it's really helpful. Appreciate it, man. Alright, hello there, Rohit. I spelled it correctly. And Horse is Indian. Hello there. How are you doing all? Hey, what's up? So, in the previous live stream, I had a little bit of issues with audio. Is the music too loud for you guys? Do you prefer it like this? This is like at half the volume. Hey there, love from Belgium. So do you prefer the music to be a little bit more silent, or do you like it a little bit stronger, a bit prominent like this? Let me know. So in the previous live stream, we ended up creating something like this, and oh boy, I'm so happy to see this again. It's Is it better like this, or even slower, like lower like this? Okay, guys. Better like this in music? Is it still too loud? Let me know. So before I continue, I would like to know if the music is good like this. Let me check like the next clip here. So this volume good for you guys? All right, let's get and dive into it. So I'm just perfectionizing the explosion we just did here. Standing room incorporated. Can you let me know if it's good now, because I adjusted it? Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so that's looking really cool. There is no 3D car model. This is literally an image that we composited into making it look like a 3D car, but it's not a 3D car. Cool, right? Yes, there is a tutorial coming about this. So this is basically a tutorial preparation. So I'm playing around with After Effects, see what I can come up with, because obviously when I create or recreate an effect, I can't immediately get it done perfectly. So what I usually do is I jump in After Effects, I play around like a few days or a few hours, depending on the effect we're creating. And then once I figured out the effect, I try to make it as simple as possible, and then I make a tutorial of that. So I thought maybe it's nice to just do the entire experimenting phase and playing around phase together with you guys on a live stream. And then once we figured out how to do it exactly, I will streamline it and make it easier to follow with a tutorial. So It's probably yeah, not going to contain as advanced things that I do in the live stream, just because I want to keep the time of a tutorial concise. But I will try to give it as much value as possible. So for this tutorial, probably we worked like 2 hours on the scene. A tutorial, I prefer not to go over 30 minutes. So, but yeah, again, we played around, so I think we can do it in a tutorial, so no problem. Thank you, Adele. Adel. Hey, Nick. What smoke effect are you talking about? Once Upon a Time effects. Okay. Yeah, those are good effects. I can do those. Okay, cool. Who is digging this car here? Okay, so one problem with the wheel here. We're just going to offset it for the front wheel. We're just gonna offset it with 1 frame. There we go. That's looking great. There we go. Music was good, but turn it down. Turn up the music, bro. So what is it? You asked me to turn it down, and then you asked me to turn it up. So what is it? The car is an image, yes. So basically, I'll go over it again. So the basic structure of this entire workflow, we have my car. That's it. Then I have a clean plate removing the car, and then I have another clean plate for some reflections here of the fire, some more reflection, a burn mark, more reflection, and then we have a dirt blast. That's one of the first from Action VFX. We have then my car. Basically, I'm just adding the car here, and these are images. Well, I just keyed out the car, the body, and the wheels, the 2 wheels here. And basically, I hand animated them to look like they're actually reacting to an explosion. Like you can see the car suspension here when it comes back down. It kind of goes over the wheels and it kind of springs back up and again a little bit down to get that realistic movement. It's all hand animated. And for the like the bumps in the car, I just used a liquify tool here. So if I go into the body, you can see I used this liquify tool. So this is the car keyed out. I applied some cracks in here. You can of course, then I also added like a little box here. I added a engine on top of that I found in Google. Some debris, some window cracks right here, which I then parent with my body, for example. Then I have another clean plate. What is, I don't know what that's doing, but something. Then I have an explosion, more explosion, more explosion, front wheel to get that cool effect here that it's kind of like in depth, because without the wheel you don't create that depth and you have just the fire in front of the car. But as the fire is coming from underneath the car, I wanted to create some depth, and like the fire coming through the wheel and kind of filling up the wheel makes it look super realistic in my opinion. Then we have the flying door, which is just my door keyed out. Then I applied another layer which kind of recreates that door and gives it some kind of 3D feel here, as you can see. That makes it a little bit, creates a little bit more depth and looks like a 3D door, but it's a 2D door. Then we have some glow on top of our explosion. We have some dust elements, and then we have our final grade, and that makes up this awesome image. And I feel really cool while I'm saying this, but it's a great effect. It's a really good effect. So Daniel Johnson, I just told you how I smashed the car. It's with the liquify tool. I will show it again one more time. I don't know, you guys see this with a delay, so probably it's like this is the effect. You just use this liquefy tool, and I can use this liquefy element, and then I can just drag over my car and bump it as hard as I want. As you can see right here, I just bumped it a little bit more, so I'm going to undo that because I don't want to do that, but basically that's it. There's so many cool effects still to do, but yeah, you can all bring the suggestions in here, and obviously if you're going to do like a super chat, that will definitely come on the list. Adel, we have the live stream actually online on the channel. We're currently figuring out something though, because something of the previous part got cut off. But all the live streams that we're going to be doing, they're going to stay on the channel in a playlist called live streams. They're not going to be public, but once you click on that playlist, you will be able to see them. So you can come to the channel to find them. You can also find the playlist online, but you won't see the live streams in the video section of the channel. So that's not where you have to find them. You have to find them in the playlist live streams. Okay, so that's looking great, right? I think towards the end, these stones should be a little bit less. So I'm just going to make these a little bit darker, maybe with a curves adjustment. No, I'm not gonna add the curves. I think this looks all right. Yeah, I blew up my own car. So guys, let me know, are you enjoying these live streams? Thank you, Andy. So one more thing I have to do is actually add reflection onto myself. I was working on that actually. So where is that shot? Well, as long as I have my other videos coming up, you can give me your tutorial suggestions in the live chat, and I will take them into consideration. But obviously, I have many other videos to cover, a lot of other videos that are, yeah, already prepared. So if you really want to get your video recreated, I always appreciate some. Yeah, thank you, man. Some feedback. So I'll do it like this. Thank you. Well, Daniel Johnson, it depends. You have multiple ways of recreating explosions. Some are recorded during the movie, so live on set. Some are done like I'm doing right now. And some are done with 3D software to make specific movements. So it really depends. Yeah. But basically, you can use this technique in a real life movie, yes. Well, actually, the best thing is to always do the visual effects on the flat profile, so on the log profile. So what I do is I usually add an adjustment layer on top of it, which actually grades it to a Rec 709. But if you take it away, what the end user will get, if I have to send it into a studio, for example, they will get this so they can grade it however they want. But I like to have this to visually show myself what I'm working with. Understand? Premiere Studios, yes, I have, but B budget, B movies. So not like the bigger movie studios usually work with like thousands of people of visual effects artists on a movie. So basically, I had the chance to work on some feature films, but it wasn't the right career decision for me, as I enjoy playing around too much and I don't like to be kind of stuck with creating one thing for months ahead. So it does seem cool to work on feature films, and sometimes it is, but in most cases, especially when you're starting out, you kind of get the shitty jobs. I would suggest, if you start out with 3D software, to start looking at Blender. I'm using Cinema 4D though, but Blender is a free alternative, which is really powerful, and it has a great community for learning, so I would highly advise that. Okay, so we have this. Let's add another one on my leg here. Thank you, Sancho. I will take that in consideration. It's quite a difficult task though, so maybe I will be doing a course instead of a tutorial, because a tutorial, as you know, is not that long, and basically I worked a lot on that scene, and actually I worked on that scene together with a visual effects artist, a friend of mine, who's doing the same thing as a job, and he wanted to help me out with that video, so he actually did a lot of that part. I just rendered it with Cinema 4D Octane and made it look pretty. But he did the animation and modeled the tunnel and stuff. But basically I could do a tutorial on something similar to that, yes. Okay, so this is looking cool. I'm going to give this an additive. Premiere Studios, usually when you start out in a studio, you will be doing rotoscoping a lot, or getting coffee for your bosses. That's how it is. But yeah, if that's what you want to go for, you can, of course, you level up in that studio and it's a secure job. Well, that's also something difficult to say. I don't know, man. You have to figure out what you like yourself. Thank you, the tree. I like you too. Small throwing objects, are you talking about the debris that you're seeing right here? If you enjoy rotoscoping, then that's definitely a job for you. I don't like rotoscoping too much, but if you can listen to an audiobook, for example, or a podcast, and you enjoy doing it, then great. I'm happy for you. I wish I would enjoy it as well. Um, if you want to become a visual effects artist, all you have to do is create visual effects. And how do you start? My channel. It's that easy. You look YouTube videos. You start little by little, and you will grow into it. You start with simple things, and don't try to follow tutorials that are too advanced because they look cool. Try to start or which you can handle, and the longer you will do it, the easier the tutorials will become and the more creative your mind will become, because it's not all about creativity. It's also about technical knowledge, and the technical knowledge takes a lot of time to actually learn. There's a lot to learn in visual effects, man. So what do you guys think of this car explosion? Is it looking all right? On the manhole cover? What is a manhole? Not really enjoying the reflections on myself here. What I think I should fix is the inside of the car. How can there be windows in the car if it exploded, right? What bottom part? Yeah, the shadow under the car. I have to fix that now. Nick, I'm seeing it here, so aren't you glad now? Oh, okay, like this reflection right here. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Aaron. Throwing objects in the sky, what are you talking about? These things. These are actually assets from actionvfx.com. We'll actually provide you guys with a link here in the description if you want to go and check it out, and I have a personal link. Wish... So if you use the coupon code tolerated, you get 10% off at Action VFX. I'll just quickly update that in the description. There you go. The only thing I was also concerned about, like the other time I recorded my car, I'm gonna look into the footage. I actually recorded a few of these. I actually opened my windows in one of these shots. So maybe I could use that information in my video. But on the other hand, it can also just be black because it's like almost black. I'm just gonna try it like that first. You're talking about the shadow right here. I'm still going to be solving that later. Like already like this, it looks like it's broken, right? I think this actually does a job pretty well. Maybe we can lower the opacity just a little bit to get some detail through, but I think this is actually looking great. I'm gonna use it like this, I think. We can also add some smoke in there if you want. I don't think the detail is needed if we're going to apply smoke, because basically look at the difference of this. You see some detail, but you're going to apply some contrast in there. What I could maybe do, I have an idea, is I could maybe let the background come through just a little bit. I'm going to take a clean plate here. And that way you do get some detail in here, as you can see. Yeah, that's looking really cool, right? It's way better. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's take a look a little bit more. So we have reflection on the guy. So people were talking about not having reflections on me. I think this is enough. Otherwise, it's going to get really hard. We can move this over a little bit. Yeah, that's a good idea. The front glasses are just cracked a little bit up, as you can see. I'm going to be making a course on the basics of After Effects, just like I've done for Premiere Pro, which is coming to the website shortly. So I'm going to browse a little bit on their website here for more smoke elements, maybe. By the way, if you guys want this, click the link in the description. It also has a coupon code if you want to buy something, but they also have free stuff. So definitely go and check them out. Something like this maybe for outside of the car window. Hey man, what's up? It depends on what project, Daniel. I'm doing great. Working on some projects in a live stream. I think this one is gonna look really cool in the car. So first in a movie is the editing. Then it depends on what movie. You have the color correction or the VFX. So first color correction and then VFX, or first VFX and then color correction. It depends on the project. The grading is always at the end. So you guys are talking about that the reflection isn't looking real. The reflection on me, are you talking about that? so we should make it more real, right? Okay, I think the best thing that we can do then is to just rotoscope myself. I use action VFX when I do explosions, fire, debris, something like that. Yeah, I do. They're really great. They are an industry standard at some point, I think. And I know them really well, so we have a really good collaboration going. Yeah, of course. Almost all the products on CreatorGalaxy.com are motion graphics that I've made. So. One second with the camera, I'll fix it right now. Are you guys seeing me again? All right. Where were we? The reflections can be better, yes. I'll have to do it another way. Matthias, I will be doing that soon. Hey there, man. How are you doing? It's really nice to chill here with you guys, for real. I'm really enjoying these live streams. Wanna say hi?
Hello, hello.
My girlfriend is next to me sitting here editing her videos. So what have you guys been doing this week so far in this quarantine? What are you guys up to?
Eating many Chinese or something.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. You should use this time to your benefits and learn some new things. That's a great initiative. I'm doing the same actually. There is never, well, there is never a point that you know everything. So I keep learning all the time as well. Who of you guys is already subscribed to Levito Beats? Hello, mate. I have to send my regards to you, baby. from Adel. Send my regards to my to your awesome girlfriend.
Bisous. Kisses.
Did you hear that?
Regards back.
I have never been to Russia. I would love to visit it one day.
Do they have coronas in Russia?
I think they do, huh?
No.
Is it?
and
How is
very
it?
less.
How is it going in Russia with the situation right now? They don't have many cases, we heard.
Mhm.
What should you learn first? All my tutorials, man. I'm going to be working on a course, but unfortunately, it's not going to be released anytime soon. But I'm working on one for After Effects, where I will teach all the basics. But for now, just follow my channel, and basically most of my videos are After Effects related, so there's a ton of knowledge from those videos. Even sometimes I catch myself watching my own videos because I forget over time some small simple things like things that you don't use that often, and I just watch my own videos because I know the information told in those videos are accurate. Yeah, that's okay. That was a little bit too much, right? See, I'm rotoscoping right now. I'm not enjoying it. But with you guys on my side, makes it a lot easier. I wouldn't have all this patience if it wasn't for you guys. I mean that. But we're almost there, it's not that long. Hopefully the roto is going to be helpful and we're going to do some things with it. Yeah, he got your greetings. We do not understand Russian, my friend. So hopefully you can type in English. What's up? I'm doing great. This is my CPU here, right here. Memory, GPU. Yeah, right. The corona situation in Belgium, well, we're in a kind of lockdown, but we're still allowed to go outside. So I do go for a walk in the neighborhood here. There isn't that much, there aren't that many people. So in the forest, you can go for a walk to get some fresh air. But it's still rising actually, even though people are in lockdown. So yeah, let's hope. Hey, what's up, La Vida Beats, my bro? Yeah, what's up, man? Doing some rotoscoping here. Look, La Vida, you have to see this. You have to see this. Okay, one second. Give it some time. This is looking dope, right? So I speak Dutch, French, English, and Spanish right now. So those are 4 languages that I know. So there we go. Boom, car explosion, Levito Beats. Are you digging the explosion, bro? Yeah, lovely beats in the back, of course. Who else to support me through all these times of live streaming? I need your beats in the background, bro. Boom. I wish that doesn't happen to the car in real life, though. Okay, so where were we? We were keying out myself right here. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, we're actually done. Cool. Okay, cool. Damn, that's crazy, man. Yeah, that's my car. Hello, Kozla Studio. Please don't spam the message box or... Yeah. That's awesome, Sahil. Yeah. So do you like the setup? So the camera is like right here on top of my computer screen here, and yeah, we're working together. Everyone is engaging in the video, telling me their feedback live, which is really cool. Like, you should do that differently or that differently. It's really cool. It's enjoyable. Like, I started with the idea I'm gonna do a live stream for half an hour or something, try it out, like test the water, but I ended up like almost recording 4 hours today. It's so exciting once you know how to, once you start out like to do a live stream and getting to talk with everyone here. It's really addictive, honestly. I have tried 3ds Max, but it's crazy. I don't really like the interface. It's too much information for me. I like Cinema 4D. And I can do the same things with it. So yeah. I don't use Super Comp from Red Giant too often, no. But it's great, especially if you're doing green screen and stuff. But yeah, I've used it in the past. So Lavido, are you also going to live stream from now on? It's really fun, honestly. You should do it. Okay guys, so right here I'm starting to get some reflection here. I think this is looking a little bit more realistic. Still working on it, just give me a second. That's actually cool to have it a little bit more. Yes. Cool, and then like right here I'm going to make an opacity 0, something like 70 already here. Okay, that's looking great, right? Tell me I succeeded in the reflection. Okay, so let's see. Thanks, man. Yeah, you can set up a camera in the corner, a little bit angled, like right here. So you see this, yeah, you don't see the screen just like that. I just give all my secret sauce to everyone watching these videos. I tell them how to do everything, with the biggest reason, it forces me to become better every single time. So I don't keep anything behind. I just push it out, all of it. And I get better because of it. But yeah, that's of course, it's a decision. But I love how the fire gets wrapped around that wheel. I'm addicted to it. Look at that wheel in the front. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so right here the car is done. Then we need some shadow coming back in here. So what I will do is create a new solid layer. I'm going to pick the shadow color right here. Bring that all the way to the bottom here. And I'm just going to mask over this shadow here. So that's going to be my shadow. And that's going to be for after the explosion here. We get the shadow coming in again. So I'm going to fade that in here. No, car is not Element 3D, guys. It's a 2D image that I made look 3D kind of, but it's just a 2D car. It's my car standing there, and I decomposed it completely for this explosion. Okay, so right here we have the shadow back coming in. That's looking alright. Cool. And then what else do we need to do? We need a camera shake. And we need some smoke coming out of the windows, which I downloaded here from Action VFX. It's becoming quite a big project, right? Thanks, guys. So now we have some smoke coming out from the window here. That's looking cool. The explosion is from actionvfx.com. Link is in the description. And if you use the coupon code tolerated, you get 10% off. They also have free elements that you can download for free. So by doing VFX, my friend, if you do visual effects for someone as a client who needs something done, then you earn money with that. Like any job. I think 2 smokes here is a little bit too much. I'm going to delete one. You are right about the flicker. And that's right here. Still have to solve that. Sorry guys, I had to finish this email. How are you guys doing? Can you please talk in English in this chat? Otherwise, I'll have to ban you. Yo, what's up? I don't hear you, man. The car elevator shot was done with Cinema 4D. See you later, Ahmed. Nuke is a great compositing software. I just like After Effects, but Nuke is a great industry standard software. So if you want to become a VFX artist, I think you have to know Nuke. In this chat, we only speak English, please. Everyone has to understand each other. No worries, I'm just saying. It has some glow, but maybe it's too subtle. I'll have to add a little bit more. I'm probably not going to add a flare in this shot because it's not really necessary for fire, but camera shake is definitely gonna come into it. What I do for a living, I run this YouTube channel. A lot of work into making videos every week and coming up with great ideas for you guys. So that's what we have. And Creator Galaxy, our website, creatorgalaxy.com. You can see it with link in the description. Basically, all the elements on the website have been created by me. We have some made by others, but like more than 80% is done by me. And the reason why the other ones aren't made by me is just because of time convenience. Okay, so this has been frozen. Let's take a look at our shot here. Are you guys having a good experience with this live stream? Do you think I could do things better in the future? Do you have any feedback just on the live stream itself, apart from what we're doing, like the quality, the camera, the angle, design? Let me know. For the camera shake, I actually use one of our own presets, which is the camera shake preset, which you can actually get on our website. So for the glow, this is actually the glow of the fire. Do you think more is better? Maybe. Let's go for more. No, we don't. No. Creator Galaxy is a website on its own, and we are actually going for just the most affordable price for the best quality products. We also want to not like overwhelm the audience with too many products that are shitty or that are good. It depends. Like, you really have to search many pages to find something that you like. We're just going to make quality templates for every section, but basically not a million ones, because you don't need that many. You just need good ones. And yeah. Also, our subscription model is very beneficial. We're also going to be adding music on our website. Yo, Nick. The smoke elements are probably done with like Turbulence FD for Cinema 4D, or yeah, different software, but smoke simulators in 3D software. I might make a course for that, probably not a tutorial, because I don't make that many 3D tutorials on the channel. So what are you guys thinking of this here? Sometimes you need to take a step back and look at your work like that. Okay. I do see some issues. Right here, something is going on. There we go. That was probably the issue here. Apart from that, we have the reflection going. Under the car, it looks too flat when it explodes. What do you mean with that? Do you prefer like the dirt coming in front of the explosion like right now to give it a little bit more depth? Well, actually, the dirt should be in a different location though. Do you guys like it like this? Yeah, but I fixed the rendering here with this wheel. It kind of creates this depth in the explosion. The door is coming off, so you have something in the foreground to create some depth. And with the smoke in between there, I do think it kind of sells a shot, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Here we have some glow going on. Is this too bright, guys? I will play this back in real time. Do you think it's too bright? Or do you think it's right? Looks kind of good, I think. I know Super Comp, and I don't necessarily think this would do a better job for this particular shot than I composited it right now, because let's try to do a final grade on top of everything. The color changed right before the explosion. Oh, right here. Yeah, you're right. I kind of fixed that, but apparently it came back. So it's this shot right here. What's going on with this shot right here? I don't know. That solved it, I think. That's better. Thanks for that, man. Before, after. Yeah, these are the LUTs from our website, yes. What do you think of this LUT? Is it looking alright? Maybe it's a little bit too strong. So I'm going to lower the contrast here in the beginning and maybe push the shadows a touch. So we have something like this. This is the LUT from our website. So we have the before, we have the after. Wow. That looks dope, guys. That looks dope. A black line on my body? Yes, I do. I do have to fix that. So I'm really enjoying this here. What about you guys? Do you enjoy this as far as we went right now? So with the reflection on my body, we do have like indeed that little line that we gotta solve here. So I'm just gonna solo. So for the guys interested, if you go to our website, you go to packs, right here. So this LUT pack I'm using the Apocalypse LUT from that pack. if you're interested in VFX, you have to learn 3D, unfortunately. If you, yeah, you do. It's not unfortunately, it's a lot of fun actually. All right, so I think we're there. This is going to be the result. And all I have to do is add a camera shake on top of that, and I think we're done. Of course, we have to add sound effects and stuff. I'm not a big modeler myself, and I don't like texturing. So yeah, you could, because you have like libraries like TurboSquid, that where you can buy models already textured, already animated. Basically, if you know how to light them well, how to make them look realistic, those materials with the textures available to you, and you can make them composite into a scene realistically, then yes, that would be enough. Okay, so camera shake, guys, camera shake. Let's do that. So first I'm going to save everything so we don't lose anything, and I'm going to create a new adjustment layer shake. And I'm going to be using our camera shake preset, which you can find again on our website. Camera shake preset. Where are the effects controls here? Oh, it's the wiggle preset. What am I doing here? It's a TC wiggle preset. And I'm going to enable the position, rotation, not the scale. We're going for a hard shake. And then you get something like this automatically. So obviously we want to do it ourselves, so we're going to disable we want to animate it. So like I want the hardest shake to be like around here. Let's go for a speed of 10, a strength of 50. And let's just do the shake now with my regular footage. So maybe even 107. You're right. You do need a hard shadow behind the guy, I know. But as there is already a shadow here, I found not necessarily needed. Because it's also a lot of work, you know. But we already got this far, so let's just finish it. Perfect. I'm just going to do like a blur. It's gonna be good enough. Because there's gonna be camera shake, there's gonna be everything. A sky replacement would be cool, yes. It's a little bit too simple. It's not necessary, but we could do a sky replacement. Just making the sky a little bit more interesting, like, I think this is looking alright. Before, after, what do you guys think? That won't be necessary to animate the sky for the few seconds of video that we only have. I'm gonna keep it original. Do you guys like the sky like this or like this? Please let me know that. I think I'm gonna keep the sky as it was. I actually like the blue evening sky here. I'm digging this. It fits in the color scheme more. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Gonna do one more render. I'm gonna try one more. I think this guy does make it look a little bit more interesting. Let me know what you think. Um, yeah, I think we're done with our shot, and now I'm going to have to deconstruct it a little bit. I'm going to be making a tutorial on this. Obviously, it's not going to be so detailed as in this video, as obviously we can't make a tutorial of 4 hours long. But I'm super grateful for everyone who has joined us here in this chat. It was a lot of fun talking to you all, and I love that you guys are helping me making this happen. All these tips that you're giving me, like all these eyes are so much more worth than just my eyes. So it's a great value, and it was a lot of fun to just hang out with you guys. I'm going to leave it with this for this live stream, and I'll definitely be back soon, so we can have some more fun on different things. So this was the project that we worked on together, and hopefully you like it. The car is not a 3D model. It's a image. It's just my car there. I took a snapshot, but yeah, basically the original footage was this, and we made it into an epic explosion like this. So before, after, before, after. How cool is that? All right. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and goodbye. Bye, guys. Have a good evening. Ciao.